Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Miss Reminiscers. And in this video, we're going to be talking about all things productivity. So for me, I've always been sort of a procrastinator. Some of my friends and family would even say that I was just straight up lazy, and that has stuck with me for years. I have my family, they even call me the hibernator. That's legit my nickname. It's a running joke in my family. I'm called the hibernator because I will literally sleep the entire day if I could. So being called the hibernator back then, it was funny then, but now it's just like, what am I doing with my life? Come on now. So I was looking for something to get my life back in order. For those of you who are watching and you do not know, I am a history teacher. So it is very fitting for me to have such interest in this particular daily routine that I'm going to cover in this video. This is the daily routine of Benjamin Franklin. Now, Benjamin Franklin, I've been fascinated with him. Again, I'm a history teacher, but I've read his autobiography, and this is where I had my first introduction with his daily routine. Now, I do want to start, before I go any further, I do want to share my favorite Benjamin Franklin quote. The quote is, "An investment in knowledge pays the best interest." That quote is very important to me. I have used that quote for my students. I've used that quote for myself. Put an investment in your knowledge and it will pay off. So I do want to go through some of the key parts of Benjamin Franklin's routine. So here is his routine. Franklin would start his day at 5, and he would do the following. He would wash, then he would address powerful goodness as he would see fit. For me, I would address God either through prayer or through devotionals. Because I am a Christian. If you do not practice religion, then you can adjust that as you see fit. He also takes the resolution of the day. So he asks himself the morning question, what good shall I do this day? It's a great way to hold himself accountable as well. And then he would prosecute the present study and then breakfast. After that, he goes to work. And then he'll do like a 4-hour shift at work, and then he will take lunch. During that lunchtime, he would read over his accounts and dine. And then he would return to work for another 4 hours, and then he would begin to put things in their place. I see that as cleaning and tidying. He would participate in supper or dinner. You use music or even diversion. Diversion is just finding that downtime, relaxation, R&R, or conversation. And then he ends the day with his examination of the day by asking himself the evening question, what good have I done today? Again, he's holding himself accountable. And so after that reflection, then he sleeps for 7 hours. So without further ado, we're going to get right into it. I'm actually going to show you how I set up my daily routine that is heavily influenced by Benjamin Franklin. So before we get started, I'm going to show you where exactly did I get this sheet from. So I went to my favorite site, Etsy, and all I did was search up Benjamin Franklin Daily Agenda. So you can scroll and scroll and scroll and find the perfect one that fits you. There's so many varieties of the Benjamin Franklin Daily Planner, Agenda, whatever you want to call it, but I'm going to show you the exact one I used. So this is the daily 24-hour planner. The seller is Analida Designs, and she has so many options. I will put the link of this product in the description. So now we're going to go ahead and get started. So these are the things that I'm using my tool pen. I really like this pen. It writes very smoothly. So I'm just going to jump right into it. So at 5 a.m. I'm also going to kind of mimic Benjamin Franklin's routine by saying that I'm going to rise at 5. And I'm also going to use that time to address my powerful goodness. So that means that I can pray or do a devotional. And then right now you see me just filling in the set things, the things that I do every day. So every day I rise and pray. Every day I'm working starting at 8, ending at 5. And then every day I'm taking a lunch. And of course every day I sleep. And so now I'm just going to go through with my highlighters. This just helps me color code. It's just more visually appealing for me. So blue, that lets me know that that is my work shifts. So I'm just going to go through and hide every hour in which I am working I say 9 to 5, but that's my paid job. So the pink is just telling me that that is a no-go, that is sleep. So it's kind of like red. That means that I'm not active during that time. I am sleeping. So I should get about 7 hours of sleep daily. For the yellow, this is just my lunch break. In the green, I let the green represent the hours in which I am available and open. So you will see me highlight those, and that should be about 8 hours of my day. So now if you kind of see on the side, I have that piece of paper. That's just my notes for the video. So I'll just be looking at that off camera. I will just start back at the 5:30 mark. So once I rise and pray, I'm then going to wash or just shower. So at 6 a.m. I am going to make sure that I carve time out for my real estate investment. So that's just me learning a little bit more about real estate investment. I have courses and stuff like that that I'm doing, and I'll do that during that time. At 7 a.m. I'll make sure I have time put away for YouTube. So that could just be me editing, that could be me shooting content. So now I'm moving down to 5 p.m. So this is what I'm doing after work. So after work, I will prepare supper. And I like to use that word instead of dinner. It's very fancy. And at 6 p.m. I am going to make sure to clean or tidy. And I like to do this after supper. 7 p.m. is diversion. That's my downtime. I usually watch Netflix or something like that. And then I'll also have that diversion time for 8 p.m. And then at 9 p.m. it's going to be my bedtime routine. And then I'll also use that time to pray. So I'll examine the day and then I pray or do my devotionals. Now for the priorities, I'm not going to fill out everything, but you can put whatever priorities you want to focus on. So for me, my number one priority is spending time with God.
And of course, I have other priorities, but for the sake of the video, I'll just show you that one. And for the to-do list as well, I just want to show you, skip to it. These are just some of my to-do list items, right? Begin editing YouTube videos, hang up your clothes, finish King of Collectibles on Netflix, and then begin devotional with hubby.
So, do I recommend you try Benjamin Franklin's method for his daily routine? Yes, it has worked wonders for me. I find myself more productive. I have every hour in my day accounted for, and I strongly encourage you to use his daily routine. Of course, you can tweak it to however it best fits you, but the whole idea is to have every hour accounted for. That's the whole concept. Okay, so that's the end of my video. So if you feel like this video has helped you in your productivity, give it a like, hit the subscribe button. I have more content on the way, and I'll see you in our next video. Okay, bye.